All right. Welcome to our next installment of our Forza Motorsport 4 live Let's Play. Hope you guys are ready for some fun tonight. We're going into the Clubman Championship season, the second season year thing. This is my first full playthrough of this game. I have never really played Forza growing up. I mentioned that in the last episode, but uh, yeah, I've played mostly Gran Turismo my entire life, so Forza is new to me, and what better one to start off with than probably the most popular of the 360 gen games. And yeah, I'm watching, making sure quality looks good on the streaming end. I'm watching this on my phone as well, so I can keep an eye on it. Um, that way, I can monitor the quality because I did some tweaks after last night. I made my mic louder, so I might be a touch too loud. So anyone who's in the chat, let me know if it's too loud. I turned the game volume down and I upped the quality because I was watching back last night's stream, and it was abysmal. The quality was pretty bad. So hopefully, I tweaked it a little bit. So hopefully, it looks a little bit better now. But I guess let's get started and get the game loaded up, and we'll go from there. Let me make sure OBS is ready. Okay, and here we go. So Paco Robbins in the chat. Meant to catch the stream last night. Glad I made it tonight. Welcome. I think we were talking about the BMWs and Volkswagens and Audis and stuff yesterday on the Forza 1 Let's Play. It may not have been you, but I'm pretty sure it was. Um, Plenty of Euro luxury action today on this one. Oh, it is. I just realized there's probably some feedback through the headset. Let me turn this down by a substantial bit. Remember to turn everything else up, but forgot to do mess with that. So, ironically, the first time I ever played Forza was on Forza Motorsport 4. I was at my ex-girlfriend's parents' house, and as like I said, I played only Gran Turismo, and he was like, "Dude, you gotta try Forza. You gotta try Forza." And he was just like, "Okay." I was like, "Okay, sure." And I went down to his little man cave he had. He booted up his 360, and I like topped one of his lap charts in a Ram SRT10. Uh, like first time out. So that made me feel pretty good. But anywho, so we're back with the Mark II GTI here that I got yesterday in the last installment of this live stream. And we're going to start right off with it today. So main goal for today on this stream is to get a hold of one of the Audis. I haven't decided which one I'm going to go after yet, whether it be the S5 or the S4. I prefer the looks of the S5 here, but I prefer the engine in the S4. The S4 has got the 3-liter supercharged motor, and I adore that motor. One of my friends has a B8 S5 with this motor in it, the 3-liter supercharged. But the S5 looks a little bit better, so I may go with that one. I have one in my... I already have an S4 on my non-YouTube stream save, so I may wind up going after the S5, just change it up a little bit. Or let's see if we've got any other options. I think the 135i's in here. Yep, there it is. Is there like a Z92 M3? Yep, there it is. I'm about to say, that better have been in here. I almost bought one of these like a few years ago. I had the opportunity and I didn't take it. A dealer had it for 15 grand and it had I think 80,000 miles, 90,000 miles. But I mean, these things are so infamous for reliability troubles. That's why I didn't wind up getting one. But I wanted it. I was willing to put up with it. That would have been a terrible first Euro to get. That would have been a terrible one. As nice as it would have sounded. I mean, I would have hated myself having to deal with that thing. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe we'll do a 135 build at some point here. I want to get the S5 and then I want to pick up the Mark 6 Golf R. Because on my other save of this, I do have a Mark 6 GTI. So go after the R. So I might do the R32 again. I was watching a video of an E60 M5 the other week, and my wife asked me for one. I had to tell her about the reliability. Like I said, they're so cool when they're working, but man, all the issues. I think rod bearings, Vanos solenoids, the throttle actuators, the SMG failures. I mean, those cars are so unreliable. But man, I would love it. I would love to have one. But alright, let's get into doing some racing. Let's also respray the Mark II, because I'm not keen on this color. I am very much a tornado red kind of guy, not this burgundy. So we're going to go for more of a standard tornado red kind of color. Oh, there's the color fine tune. That's what I was looking for. Let's see if I kind of get this. I guess this is kind of tornado red. So we'll do that. We'll save that. Let's see if there's anything I want to do to the car. Do I want to put any mods into this car? Because I mean, it's kind of at a point where it'd be competitive. But last episode, kind of a recap. We started off with the Chevy Spark, got the Fit and the Z, as well as the Mark II. And of course, I've been driving this not out of the Mark II. Well, let's go ahead and do something. Let's see what's in the upgrade shop. I probably can turbo this thing. Probably be best for this car. Make it a little bit more powerful, a little bit more competitive. If it's possible. Where's I guess it's conversion. There we go. We're going to do a roots, or make it more like the Corrado G60, the centrifugal blower. But man, it makes no power. It makes less power on the centrifugal blower. But it's, I mean, that's kind of cool. So let's do it. We'll do a centrifugal blower build, and we'll upgrade the blower. Don't want to break D class, and then we'll just upgrade the blower to like a lower stage. And suspension, we'll save some money and do the sport springs. Just save money, because now we're significantly far off getting the S5 here. But I just want to make the car a bit more competitive, so put the blower on it and go from there. D-pad in this controller is busted. DK Oldies really did me dirty on that. Alright. The Clubman division. It's division, not championship. Gosh darn it. Okay, so where are we heading to? I think it was, I swear it already showed me where we were starting here. Oh yeah, Bernese Alps. We're going back to the Alps. So, y'all let me know if the game's too loud. It might be. But we're going to do the... I'm not quite in GTI Club range, but that's what I wanted to do here. But, so we'll just do the regular Class E European Tour. Shut up. Shut up. I want to drive. I want to just drive. I wonder if I could sell the cars that I've acquired that I don't intend to drive. Sorry, I was hitting the mic with my cup, my water cup. Mark II does look sick. The Switzerland track. This track's like super long, so I don't know if did it put us on the short circuit, or are we doing the full shebang here? Because they do the prologue on one lap of this track, and it takes quite a little bit of time here, so we'll see how the centrifugal blower Mark II can do out here. And we are off. And see what she can do. I think the game is still a little bit loud, so I'm going to turn that down. So is it just me, now that we're looking at this, are all these people celebrity names? Like Scarlett Johansson, Giancarlo Esposito, Mark Webber? Like, there's a lot of interesting name choices for these AI drivers. Man, the fact that I'm actually not as competitive as I hoped I would be with the mods that we did to the car. I mean, we just did like basic suspension and a blower, but it's still not super competitive. I didn't want to break out of D-Class, though. Holy voice crack. Gosh dang, is that an Abarth running away from me, I'm guessing? Yep, I see the side stripe. I'm about to say, if that's a full-on, like, if that's just a regular Fiat 500 running away from me, I'm going to be mad. A lot of understeer. You can see that front left is really flaring up. Oh, back end slip. That's scary. Come on, Mark II. This thing is bogging up this hill. But 180 horsepower is definitely not going to be the most powerful thing on track, but for a Mark II, that's not too bad. We came in a little too hot there, but I was able to catch it-ish there. And on to the final lap, just like that. 1:42. So this track might be pretty well suited for like some esports races if it comes back in the new Forza Motorsport that comes out a couple months. I'm excited for that game, honestly. Like, you know, I'm a Gran Turismo guy through and through, but I am excited for the next Forza game. Because I got to play it on PC, and I have probably overkill of the PC for that. But I guess my graphics card's kind of mid, but I was doing fine running this, so on the running the stream at least. It's hard to take a racing line in this car though. The tires are definitely a weak point right now. Probably should have done tires instead of suspension, honestly. But it's fine. It's fine. Gosh, that's bad if I'm full throttle going uphill and I'm losing speed and I have to actually downshift. At least it looks good. Brakes. Okay. Still a lot of not gripping happening, understeer and oversteer. Like, but crossed the line and in first place by a pretty substantial margin. It looked pretty bad at first. I was like kind of concerned there. Oops. So pretty solid smackdown. Yeah, I mean 11-second gap to second. It's a pretty good W. Level 2 affinity. Performance Sparks and Volkswagen are 50% off. Okay. Might come into use in the Mark 6R build later. I wish the Mark 5 R32 was in here. I prefer how that looks over the Mark 4 R32. That's a hot take, but... Alright, what's next?
The next leg of the tour.
Oh, we're going, is it Homestead? Nope. Sunset Peninsula, which I'm not familiar with. Okay. I got 42K now, so I could probably get the S5 now, but I want to do a race, kind of get more money so that I can afford mods for the S5, because that car we are going to build, like properly build. Mark II is pretty fun though. It's been a good little car so far. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but no one said it had to be. Alright. Let's see. What are we up against here? We've got some RSXs, an IS3, two IS300s. I'm guessing those are SVT focuses. I'd imagine, based on the age. Them being the 03 cars. So, let's hit the track. Yep, SVT focuses. I was correct on that. The SVT Focus is such an interesting one because I was like convinced that Ford had factory supercharged those cars. Oops. Sorry, IS300. Just kind of bumped you a little bit there. And they may still have. I'm not sure. but I know like the majority of SVT focuses are NA, which I just thought was oh, why did the grass like bring me to a halt? That is like terrible physics for the gravel traps, like instantly stopped me. It was as if I jammed the brakes. Oops, did some bumps. Fun little infield track. Definitely fun for the low power stuff. It's just like Tsukuba though. Got a little bit of battle scars though in the Mark II. Definitely cracked a light that you don't want to see. I mean, that is kind of the trend right now, I guess. All these Euro guys tearing their lenses off their lights. Oh, that RSX just yanked me. Holy crap. And here comes the other one. There's nothing I can do there. They've definitely got huge top end on me. Come on. I know these tires are begging for me to slow down right now, but... Power, okay. Into the S. Try not to get in the grass too much because it'll just bring me to a dead stop out of nowhere. I will say, for this game being 12 years old now, like, it's aged pretty well. I've been pretty impressed by how well this game's aged. This thing is slow. Is it an alignment bad now, or is that the banking picking it pull to the right a little bit? Or is it the jank controller I've got? Check back on part 1 if you want to hear about the fiasco with the controllers that I've had to get for this thing. Or maybe that was in the Forza 1 Let's Play, I brought that up. I don't know how many episodes that's going to go, just because, oops. First rewind of the entire live streams things. Because I was too busy talking and not paying attention. Probably could have gone flat through there, but I think I've been a little bit risky with the this car still being on the factory tire. I just noticed that the RSXs didn't catch me on the straight this time, so that was weird. They caught me they freaking freight trained me last lap. Just gotta kind of run away a little bit. I look back a lot, I know. Okay, on to the banking. This feels like just like a great value brand version of the Indianapolis midfield GP course or whatever. Like the infield, well, I guess all infield tracks are like that. Indy isn't really the only infield track, but it just reminds me a lot of it. There we go, across the line with another dub in the Mark II. Thankfully far enough ahead where those RSXs aren't going to freight train me again. But now we should have enough money to get the RS5 and do a little bit of work to it. So we got $9 grand off of that. Okay. Got another driver level. And level 4 driver award. Okay, so we got another car. 79% off on mods from the VW's dealers. That's pretty sick. See what we got for our next choice. Okay, got some more hatchbacks. All right, so we've got the Ibiza Cupra, the Twingo Renault Sport Cup, the Alfa Romeo Mito, the Citroen DS3, and the Mitsubishi Colt Rally Art. As much as I actually like the Lancer Rally Art, despite the fact that it came DCT only, as a DCT owner, I shouldn't really be talking smack about it. Like, I like the Rally Art, I really do, but I don't know about the Colt. Looks like they just tried to squish the Lancer down. I don't even know. Like, the Seat is at least a Volkswagen Group car. I imagine this is based on either the Polo or the Golf. It looks like it's based on the Polo, considering the size, but could be wrong there. The Ibiza might be the Golf-based one. I mean, judging by these cars, I'd imagine it's the Polo-based one. We're going to go with the Seat. Let's see what color options we've got for the Seat. Pretty good color options, honestly. I think we'll do the yellow, just kind of signature Seat color. Go ahead and skedaddle to our next race here. What we got?
Your next race takes you to the scenic vistas of Camino Viejo.
We're headed to Spain, ironically enough. Okay. What kind of races we got waiting for us here? We've got... Oh, it's a multi-class.
First in your group, while sharing the track with another group of very different cars.
I actually really like multi-class endurance races. Alright, let's go pick up our Audi. So we should have plenty of money now. Yeah, 55 grand. So we're going to do the S5. I hope I can turn this off. Like, don't show that again, because I see that like all the time. I wish they had it. I think this is the color. Well, no, my friend's Audi's more like a grayish blue. Like that. That's probably it. Do I have car tokens? Do not have car tokens. Okay. How do you get car tokens? Is that like a DLC thing? Not DLC, microtransaction thing? Okay. Pretty good addition to the garage here. It's an A-class car. So we'll see if we're even able to run it on the World Tour. Looks like that's definitely not the case. So I'd have to switch over. I imagine so the Mark II and the Seat are eligible for this. So I guess we'll swap to the Seat for this. Give the Seat a try. Guess we'll be held back from driving the Audi again for in another event or two. S-Class is the secondary. This has to be some fast stuff I'm going to have to worry about getting out of the way of. Hopefully this Seat's up to put a fight on the S-Class cars. We might be having a lot of fun here trying to dodge things. So use like the instant load times in new games. All right, what we got? So the S-Class, we got the Evora, the MC12. Oh gosh, the Reventon, the Gallardo Superleggera, I'm guessing. The Koenigsegg CC8S and the McLaren 12C. Yikes. That's going to be a really fast class I got to watch out for. They're obviously going to lap us in our little D-class cars. Well, I might lined up next to... I'm ahead of our class. Okay. And they just run away. Goodbye, guys. It was fun racing with y'all for like the first few seconds of that. A little oval track. 6 laps though. They're gonna get around me at some point. Try not to hold them up, but try to win my own race too. Ooh, shoot. Gotta hop off. Let's have a good stream. I'll watch you suffer. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good evening or day or whatever it is where you are. Yeah, those S-Class cars are just running from me right now. God, hit the brakes pretty hard here. This corner is killing me a little bit. Isn't this the same track that's like in Forza 3? I played the prologue of Forza 3, and this track looks rather familiar. And up the hill we go. Surprisingly, haven't gotten lapped yet. The other Ibiza, though, is right up on me, though. Yeah, this is definitely based on, like, the Polo or, like, the Audi S1 or something like that. One of those smaller sporty crossovers, compacts. I'd imagine it's based on the Polo, though, because I don't think this is all-wheel drive. Like the S1 is. So I can't tell if that's second place in class or if that's the class leader of the S-Class cars behind me. See, can I go the entire race without being lapped? I gotta get 2 more laps without getting lapped. It's gonna be difficult because they're catching me fast. Ian White's back. What's up? What's up? Come on. I think that is the S-Class leader. Oh, I'm in the grass a little bit there. Behind the other Ibiza. Come on. I gotta make it, what is that, 3 or 4 more turns without getting lapped. He's right behind me. No. I don't want to get lapped. Oh, that's the Evora. Oh my goodness. He's like right up on me. Good news for him is I'm in the grass, so. Darn. Well, I wasn't able to make it the entire race without getting lapped. But yeah, we are doing multi-class, yeah. Darn, I was hoping I wouldn't get lapped. Oh, come on, not the Gallardo, too. Okay, I only got lapped by 1 car, so I'll take it. I'll take it. It's better than getting lapped by 2. And, yeah. Finished top of my class, at least. On such a tiny track, right? That track is definitely not built for this. 11 grand off that. Dang. Let's see. I'm going to drive my S5 now. I want to drive the S5. Come on. Give me an event I can run an A-class car in.
Your next event will take place under the warm California
Where are we headed
sun.
to? Over Laguna Seca. Okay.
Laguna Seca.
Have we done something on Forza 4? That was a Seat series. So I'd imagine probably can't run the S5 here. Can we? Is there an event for the S5? Please? I want to drive this thing. Okay, we got, oh, never mind. These are for E-Class cars. Darn. Come on. I bought this car for this very reason. I want to drive it. Ah, crap. Wrong button. Okay. Well, oops. Too many buttons. Struggling right now. Struggling right now with the button presses.
Warm California sun at Mazda Raceway, Laguna Seca.
Alright, Laguna Seca. In the Seats. So it's only Seats. Twin charged? Best-selling twin charged Ibiza. I'm gonna look this up now, because now I'm like, is this thing twin charged? Because that'd be news to me. So let's see. I'm guessing this is the 4th gen. It is. It's a 1.4 twin charged motor. It's got a turbo and a supercharger. That is weird. Wow. Okay. Why would they do that? That sounds like that's overcomplicated. And that's as a Volkswagen fan, owner at that. Like, why does it not just use the 1.8T that's in the Polo GTIs or whatever? But so much complication. But hey, I'm here for it. Some twin charge goodness. Battle of the Cupras. Oh, okay. That's my door. That's my fender. Oh, well, guess we're going over here. Going to, that didn't happen. We're just gonna pretend that didn't exist. Oh, well, I just did it to him, so, not take damage. So I just, trying to avoid this guy on my left, took out the car in front of me. See if I can get around. Crying out loud, these guys are freaking homicidal. Can't avoid them. Dive bomb the inside a little bit. Cost me a little bit, but it's fine. Come on, let me around. Don't close the door on me. Kind of drafted pretty aggressively, but wasn't enough apparently. But risky move on the inside there. Well, it wasn't that risky. He kind of backed out a little bit. And podium spots at least, so that's a win. Kind of try to close the door there. See if I can get another inside move. That was kind of my corner to take there. Got the corkscrew. I was afraid he was going to jam the brakes pretty early there, so I kind of wussed in a little bit. Oops. Can't really say I cut the grass there because there's no grass to cut, but. Oh, bumped him a little bit. It's fine. He's really defending this position here. Okay, inside move. Okay, can I get it? Oh, I think I'm gonna barely be able to pull this off here with that move. Okay, speeding up apparently. Okay, way faster than I thought. Okay, pretty alright execution on that. Let's see, didn't even need to shift that time. I could just kind of dab the brakes a little bit and just kind of roll through it a little bit. This one not so much. I gotta kind of be a bit more aggressive. Remember in GT2 I could take that flat out in a lot of cars, but ooh, Mr. Apex, I like that. Alright, up to the corkscrew, see if we can have better luck. Those brakes were definitely not braking. Ah, the exit. I goofed it. No. That was a pretty alright execution up until that. The final corner. The bane of my 8-year-old me's existence right here. That was pretty alright execution there. Okay. And across the line. We escaped. We escaped that one on the Seat, so. Pretty good little ride there. Seat did pretty good. Another $9,000 added to the bank. Okay, level 5 award. What we got? What we got? What's our choices here? Oh yeah, so okay, so we got the Thunderbird and the Corvette. Not really keen on either of these. These are kind of like my least favorite gens of both of these cars. But I think I'm gonna go with the Vet. See if what kind of colors they got. They got it in the blue. They do have it in blue. How about that? We'll do blue with white. Alright. Took the dub there in the SAAD event. What's next?
Your next event
So maybe I got a little bit farther in my non-live stream save. I thought I did. Or is this Nürburgring GP? Or is this the short? Yes, the short track of the short track. We got Class C and Class B. So unfortunately, I can't be out in the S5. Do I not have a C class car? I don't actually. I just jumped straight to A. My S5. Mini burgering. Yep. Let's see, was the I got only S4 is not B class either. I could have swore. What's the B5? B5C. RS2 would be pretty fun. What was it? B class or C class? I was looking at C class. There is a B class event though. Payout's the same, so it doesn't really matter. What's the Mark 6R sit at? Because I have 37 grand I can burn. It's taking forever. There we go. Mark 6R is B class. Okay. What do I want to get? What do I want to get? The Mark 5 GTI is here, but the freaking Mark 6R. Oh, I don't even have enough for this 6R. Get a Mark 4 R32 though. So I'd rather get on one of the all-wheel drive cars. This Jetta's, oh, it's a Bora to be specific. It's an all-wheel drive car, but what am I buying? What am I buying? It's another good B-class option. Spada? What the heck is that? I've never even heard of these guys. What in the world is that? It's funky looking. Shoot. I forgot Porsche wasn't even in this game. Opel Speedster? Oh, I can finally give it a chance. I've been dying to drive one of these in a game, and I can finally do it. And what better than on the actual live Let's Play? And they even have it in the iconic yellow. At least I find the yellow iconic. We're gonna be broke. We're gonna be broke after that, but we're gonna be broke and have fun, and you know, got 2 grand to spare. Can I get Aero for this? I wonder what this would look like with Aero. Crap. Freaking broken D-pad. Aero and appearance. What does this look like with a wing? Not too bad, actually. It's more than I have, though. It's just... Oh, they don't even have, like, the cool, like, the cool stuff. Like, the cool, bumpers, like in Forza 1. Is the diffuser, like... Am I missing the splitter? Or is it just invisible? Like, I swear I could probably see it, but... This camera angle is just not doing it. I don't even know if I have enough for anything. Can I even get a different tire compound? Nope. Definitely not. Okay. Well, guess we're running the stock a stock Opel Speedster. And now there's an A-Class one? I could have avoided this and just driven the S5, but screw it. Screw it. We'll just drive it as is. We'll have the extra challenge. I bought the Opel for this, so I'm driving it for this. Gotta love oddball cars. Only like 10 remade tops. Man, I can't wait for these things to be legal. I'm gonna buy one so quick once they're legal in the States, if I can afford it. I've always loved these cars, and you know, they weren't even sold in the States. Like, it's weird that I would even know so much about it, but I've always loved these cars. I have a soft spot for these things. Alright, so we're on the short track of the short track. Let's see what our grid's looking like. I'm definitely towards the bottom. Definitely some pretty quick cars out here. Mark 6R, which I've debated getting. But Mark 6R is a little bit more expensive than I had to play around with. The Opal was perfectly priced. So this goes. Doesn't rev as high as the Elise does, but in my opinion, it looks better than the Elise. See what she can do. Love this track. My cousin recently came back from studying abroad in Germany, and he went to the Nürburgring several times. He was there. Didn't get to ride the Nordschleife, but was at least out there driving, or not driving, but out there watching. I think it was a European Le Mans Series race. Probably shouldn't have mainlined her there. That C4M is just so fast. S54 motors are brutal on those things. The entire pack's on me though, so I got to be on my A game if I'm gonna win this one. Came a little bit sharp there. Clipped him a little bit there. Well, he's defending really well. But not well enough, apparently. Oops. I act like that didn't exist. Just pretend I didn't make that mistake there. Powering through in the grass on a rear-wheel drive car. Come on. Come on, little GM motor. I know you ain't got the top end that the BMW has, but come on. Man, a Gran Turismo 5 and 6, you could cut that chicane so bad. Oh man, this thing just got a lot of snap oversteer. That was hard to catch. I don't know, maybe traveling in the grass a little bit didn't help, but you know, I did it right again too. Oh, come on. Dang it. I was hoping that would pay off there. Gonna run away from here, but I'm trying to draft him to at least make the gap a little bit smaller. I guess he's probably too far ahead for me to slipstream him now. Try to brake late. See if I can get down the inside on him. Oh no. Okay. That kind of works. He's got a lot more power than I do. This thing is struggling in these corners. The oversteering is pretty rough, but it's not impossible to catch at least. At least not like the S5 and the Gran Turismo, or S4 and the Gran Turismo 2 Let's Play, where I was struggling with so much understeer. I don't know if that downshift was necessary, but we're just gonna say it was. On the back straight here. I've always liked the Nürburgring. Maybe one day I'll visit it myself. It's my dream to have my car shipped over there and drive the Nordschleife in it. See if I can not. Oh, and I didn't even get to finish the sentence for it. Exactly what I was gonna say. Into the final corner. Come on. Phew. Got a little nervous there. Thought they were going to catch me. Alright, see how much the damage penalty. 256 credits, not too bad. Let's see, come on, give me a good driver level bonus. Don't give me some garbage one. Okay, 4,000. Aw. Darn, not a lot. Womp womp. Okay. Gosh, this game loads so slow. There we go. I'm kind of mad. I probably should have checked before I committed to buying the Opel.
Today's event takes place on the Serpentine.
So are we headed? This is Suzuka. Nope. Oh gosh, Fujimi Kaido.
In one-on-one
A one-on-one mountain chase. Let's see. Do I commit with the Opel, or do I want to drive the? Or can I take the S5 out? Let's see. Let's switch to the S5 and see what happens. I have no problem driving the Opel. I actually like the Opel. Opel's been fun. I think I'm racing a 370Z. Let's see what the Audi can do. Get a first run in the S5. See what she can do. .370 should be pretty easy. Even though it seems to think I'm uncompetitive. It's a bone stock S5. I'm not expecting it to be like the fastest thing on wheels, but Fujimi Kaido's tough. But people love this track. I mean, like I said, I didn't grow up playing this game, so I don't know how good it is, like, in the grand scheme of things, why it's loved so much. I mean, outside of just being a mountain pass, but... So 370s... Oh! That's a pretty big class gap there. We can do it! I'll just be underdog, hardcore. I hope I don't take out traffic much. Come on, little 4.2. Don't let me down. Was that a Prius? Why do people keep... Why does... Oh, I am understeering horribly. We're off to a fantastic start. The Z is very quick. Trying to fight the understeer. At least it sounds good. I would not be opposed to getting one of these in real life. The 4.2 scares me, but... Ow. Pretend I didn't do that. Can't really cut that out, too, since I'm live streaming. Oh, man. I've lost track of them. That's not good. Okay, get out of here. You're in my way. Ah, these cars are all up in my business here. This is why I don't do street racing, guys. It's a pretty good gap there between me and the 370. I don't know. Maybe I'm not ready for this one yet. Maybe it's the car. I'm going to say it's the car's fault. Oh, come on, grip up. Gosh darn. I'm taking a beating out here. That Z is running away from me. This thing's got horrendous understeer. It drives so bad. Maybe this wasn't the best first event for the S5. I'm just banging off the walls. Playing pinball over here. That sucks. Man, all this traffic too, right on the racing line, like. Man, that sucks. That was a pretty good smack. Clean passer, yeah, sure. Got a couple grand off it. Maybe we can put some money into the car. Some of that, because it drives so bad. Well, at least we got a level 6 driver award. We'll come back after that one, because that's frustrating. Alright, so we got the Cougar, the Trans Am, Boss 429, Camaro, and the Javelin. The thing is, I would usually go for like the Cougar or the Mustang, but my grandfather has a Camaro of this generation. So I'm going to go with this guy. They've even got it in the same colors. I think his is white stripes, though, instead of black stripes. I completed. I freaking lost. But it's gonna count it, I guess. So.
Today's event is at Japan's best-known raceway, the Suzuka.
Suzuka. Okay. Good race to end on. And there's a Class A event. I'm definitely about to upgrade this car because it is in desperate need of some love. See, how much money do I have to burn on that? 15 grand. Not enough to make a dent. Maybe we can sell the Opel. I know I just got it, but 17 grand. I mean, that's enough. Can I sell this car? I only get 100 credits for that. That sucks. Darn. Okay, well, I love the Opals, but I got my use out of it. This was kind of the car I wanted to run the game with, you know? So what's this? Oh, the RS5 bumper. That looks pretty good. We'll do, I need to focus on mods. I shouldn't be pushing this car around. I can do the R8 motor. That's kind of cool. We'll do... Shoot. We'll do a roots blower. Bump the power numbers up a little bit. Put some sticky tires on it. We'll come back to wheels. I want to focus on other stuff right now. We're going to put some good brakes on it. 6,000 credits, not too bad. Nice suspension. And then we'll put exhaust on it because obviously it should sound good too. Put a better blower. Trying to push it here on the limitations we've got. So, okay, so now let's go to wheels. I'm a BBS guy, so let's see if they finally added the LMs. They're all too expensive anyway. Darn. Because I do like how those RSGTs look. We'll come back to that. I'll at least put the RS5 bumper on it. See, is there just a wing? Just the RS5 rear? Yes, that looks sick. All right. Now let's go do this race. Car should be more than competitive now. Season status. It should be. It doesn't really give me a championship standing. This is the last hit right here. This is it right here. We got 2 heats on Suzuka. It's a track I know very well. Unfortunately, this track kills me, but it's a track I at least know. Looks so wacky with the RS bumper and the stock wheels. These things are actually fairly cheap with the 4.2, so like I said, I'm not opposed to ever getting one. Like, that'd be fun. Get it manual probably because the automatics on those were not the best. Do like a custom blower setup or something like that. Way cheaper than getting an E92 M3. Doesn't rev as high, but what we got? We got Ferrari F430, Corvette Z06, got a Viper, Ford GT, a TVR Cigaris, Alfa 8C, Aston Martin Vantage, obviously me. Yeah, SO65. Now, question is that the Black Series? If it is a Black Series, I'm in trouble. Spiker C8, NSX RGT, and a Ferrari California. Okay, so that's a pretty stacked stat grid there. Let's just hope this car can handle it. I mean, we're on slicks with a supercharged S5. Come on, S5. On aggressive suspension at that. So hopefully this thing drives a lot better now. Ah, I'm getting squeezed. The AC was driving real aggressive there. It does feel a lot better now. Man, these guys are driving so aggressive. For what at that? This is a lot better. Crazy what just a few $1,000s in mods will do. The Corvette keeping up with the Ferrari is kind of surprising. I guess the C606 was a pretty solid car. So. Oh. Had to make the decision there if I was going to the dirt or if I was going to go for the pass. And apparently neither. They'll just bump the Ferrari and really throw me for a loop. See if I can get a draft off the Viper. Apparently not, he's too fast. This car makes steam too, that's why I'm kind of surprised that I'm getting like completely crapped on out here. This is not a slow car whatsoever. Especially compared to the Mark II we started off the stream with. Gosh dang, come on Ferrari. If you're gonna block me, at least drive fast, crying out loud. Dude is like defending so hard and then not pushing it. There we go, okay, let's get around him now. I was gonna catch the vet. Well, I guess I'm not gonna catch the vet, because or apparently I'm just gonna go on the grass. Dang, the Corvette was fast. I thought this was like a 3-lap race. Don't even think about it. Not today. That sucked a little bit, getting beat by the vet, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. What's the driver bonus? Come on, give me a good driver bonus. Oh, well, 50% I guess ain't bad. That's 1,000 XP. I'll take that over nothing. All right, Heat 2. Heat 2. Hopefully this goes way better. Apparently the Audi, I mean, it's competitive, but it's not like a freaking grid killer, which I prefer. Like, I had so many cars that were dominant in Gran Turismo 2 and that Let's Play, so having a bit of challenges is the worst thing ever. Oh, I probably shipped it too early. Man, am I going to get squeezed by these two again? I think it was the Aston that squeezed me last race. Oof, a lot of bumping going on back here. Try to dive bomb everybody, I guess. Cut the grass a little bit. This Ferrari's getting on my nerves. Still got a little bit of understeer. That's a lot better than it was. Probably just need to learn the tuning in this game and modify that. Modify the suspension setup. Or just get in the grass. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't do that. So unrealistic though, like in a real track, like you would not get brought to a halt by going in grass. Come on. We're running away this race. What's up with that? I was struggling hard in the first heat, and now I'm just taking off. Heck's up with that? Oh, that was brutal. That was rough. That was like the ultimate in understeer, but I went in there a little too hot. That's my fault. I overdid the tires on that. Thinking I could split brake really late in that corner. I've been driving Suzuka for years, and I've, for some reason, I guess never learned from that mistake. I hate this isn't the full circuit though. I'd like to see what these cars can do on like the full circuit, the spoon corner and the super long straight at the back. It's still got a decent bit of understeer. But we're across the line with a dub in Heat 2, so the Audi at least, despite taking a couple L's, at least was able to win something here. Took a little bit of damage there. Yeah, we got to level 7, so we can see what kind of cool treats await us here. Oh, 100% XP. Oh, 25%, darn. I got shafted. Level 2 affinity on the Audi. That's pretty cool. See, I can't remember what the next event is, and I'm hoping I can drive the Audi more. I want to get familiar with this car and tweak it and make it all better and stuff, because like that handling is rough. Okay, so we got the Starion, the A86, and the S13 Sylvia. I'm really between these two. I don't really care for the Starion. These two though, like, I don't know. I've watched Initial D. Like, does that make me entitled to own a Terreno? I don't know. I've always preferred the A86 over the S13. I know that is a very hot take. We're gonna go with the A86, I think. I mean, these are cars that I have no intention on driving whatsoever. But hey, they're here. You know.
Fantastic.
No more for collecting.
So
we wrapped up the Clubman division.
Ready to take on the Sportsman series.
Little Renault Twingo there. So we're in the Sportsman stuff now. Hey, a Scirocco.
Will show you more of the world and ratchets up the competition.
Wish we got
with
those in the
performance
States.
coupes
There is
and
one
sedans.
here in the country that I'm aware of.
Now we travel to the beautiful Maple Valley Raceway in New Hampshire.
Maple Valley. Okay. It's a track I know very well. I'm pretty good. I'm actually in the top 500 on Maple Valley. Let's see. Do we do sports car open or 8-cylinder Supreme GT? V8 and straight 8. What cars even have a straight 8 in this game? Straight 8 engines are so, like, out of existence now. Alright, let's throw some more money at the Audi. We got 16K to blow. Let's see if we can get those BBS RSGT wheels. Yes, sir. Bring up the 598, right on the cusp of breaking into S-Class. We'll go ahead and upgrade the rear width and see if we can... the front's what's really got it. So we'll be right on the edge of A-Class. We'll upgrade the front tire width. What kind of power is this car running, though? I did do the exhaust, right? Displacement. So we're making 470 right now. So pretty solid numbers. There's the flywheel breach. Flywheel breaches. Darn. I can do a sport front sway bar, but I can't do any of the other ones. Can't do any of that. Can't do a clutch. Obviously can't upgrade the transmission. Nope. Okay, we can do the race diff. I'm gonna leave that alone now though, because I don't know how to tune diffs properly, and it's not really worth me messing things up. And obviously we've got aero, but we can drop it, but I don't know if it's worth taking the penalty on the performance rating. See, like, I'm gonna respray the car too and get it more closer to my friend's S5's color. Because this is like a grayish blue, not really this bluish gray. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll start off here. Make it more of a white saturation. I don't know though. Maybe it's more of a navy. Maybe there's just an option for it somewhere. Because this car is more like a navy silver kind of color, navy-ish gray. Maybe I won't respray the car. I don't know. Can't really think of the best way to recreate that color. It's like this gray, but with more blue. But maybe we'll just leave it the color it is. I'll paint the wheels though. We'll do like a gold or something. I can find like the gold. Green wheels would look so bad on this car. Let's see, is this gold? That's black. Even though it looks like it's gold on the thing. It's more of a green. We'll go with that. We'll save that. All right. Let's go send the Audi out. We'll do the 8-cylinder GT event. We're at the top of A class, so this should be pretty, hopefully fairly easy with this car now. We'll see how this goes. I got high hopes for this car. Oh, it's a short circuit. That sucks. I'm in the top 500, I think, in the States. I don't know about globally, but in the States, on Maple Valley in LMP1 cars on Forza 7. So it's a track I know pretty well. Let's see. We got RS4. I'm guessing that's the B7 RS4. Cadillac Coupe. So I'm imagining that's a CTSV. E63, a Holden W427, and a GT500, an RS6, and a Camaro. So hopefully we'll be able to put some work on somebody here. I'm going to recline my chair back. My back's hurting. Probably not great for me to do, because I, for some reason, suck whenever I'm like leaned back in a chair trying to play. E63 looks sick. Also, effectively a Pontiac G8. Is that a CTSV or is that a V6 Cadillac in this game? I imagine it's the V at this point, like considering what we're racing with, but like. Right around them. Look at that. Audi 1.2. I like that. Even though he's getting completely curb stomped on the inside line right now. Talk about close. Phew, about hit him there. Oh, come on. Darn, I was really hoping I could stay out of the grass there. I was trying really hard to power through that. I feel like just like every other Audi guy right now with the RS bumpers on this thing. Well, those BBSs do look really good with this car, though. I've honestly thought about going back and getting rid of my wheels on my actual car and getting either like reps of LMs or shelling the money out in the real deal. But actual LMs cost so much, and they don't even really make them that fit my car very well. The reps I found, I can at least, they're still forged and I can get them custom ordered for the car. And it'd be, effectively, I'd order probably the same specs that my current wheels are. And that way I can transfer the tires over, it'll fit the same, all that stuff. It'll just be a different look. Maybe one day, if I just get bored of my other stuff, I can at least sell those and some money off them. They're really good shape. But I hope that RS4 is still in second. I would love to see an Audi 1.2 here. I see it back there. That Cadillac's on its tail, though. How come I can go flat out that time? I took a mildly different line, and all of a sudden I can go through there flat out. But I go flat out there the first time, and I go in the grass. Oh, holy voice crack. Come on. This thing's got a lot of steam. Oh, goodness. Probably overdid it there a little bit, but... Oops. Kind of cut that corner a little bit. Too busy trying to look for the RS4 back there. How is it that this 12-year-old game has better controller optimization than F122 does? I don't know how many of you guys in the chat have actually played F122, but the controller optimization for it is atrocious. I think out of all the racing games I've ever played on controller, that's by far the worst. It's part of why I haven't gotten F123 yet. Outside of the cost, I mean, I don't feel like it's worth $70, but I don't feel like many games are worth $70 nowadays. But across the line with a dub. I put some money in the Audi, and all of a sudden it's fantastic. Let's see, what was the race results? Hey, we got our Audi 1-2, the RS5. Or RS4, excuse me. Same thing. Got 10 grand on that run. Okay. Pretty good haul there on that race.
Your next race occurs.
Alright, we're headed
16
to
miles north of
Monza,
Florence, Italy,
Mugello.
at the esteemed Mugello Autodromo Internazionale.
I don't think I've ever done Mugello before. So we're in the Audi or A-Class Euro Tour. We'll do the Audi production ones. We'll just race a bunch of Audis. Wide open event for the full range of Audi production models. I see an R8 on the cover, so I imagine there's going to be a couple R8s rolling in through here. Right at the top of A-Class. Hopefully we'll have a pretty competitive run here. And why are they doing all the short tracks? Give us the full circuit, guys. Come on. We had one race, I think, either in the Forza 1 Let's Play episode I did, or on yesterday's stream, where like it was the full circuit of Road Atlanta. So we got two R8 4.2s, two RS6s. I think those are the turbo V10 cars. A B7 RS4, got me an Audi TT, and a B8 S4 the V6. Okay. Should be a pretty fun race. Hopefully I can be king of the 4.2s here. We got those two R8s at the front. Hopefully I can be able to get around them both. I would not mind a B7 RS4. Come on. So far, so good. These R8s are not, for some reason, being very competitive against this thing. Oh, almost 3 wide into turn 1. Oh, the gray one got me on the inside pretty good there. Bump both of them, I guess. One or the other one to feel left out. Come on, I've got a supercharged 4.2. I should be able to run away from the Audi R8, but apparently not. Apparently not. Probably shouldn't have gone in the second. That's probably more of a third gear situation there. This is the second gear corner though, all day. No. Don't even. Oh, he about lost it trying to get around me. What's that blue one? Is that the is that one of the RS6s? That went off, not paying attention, looking at what's behind me instead of what's in front of me. I gotta defend hard with those R8s. They're fast. Oh, they have a little bit of contact back there? I'm watching their battle, not even paying attention myself. How's that going? This car does get upset really easily in the back. I was hoping having wider rears in the fronts would give it a lot more grip, but in the rear, but apparently not quite so much. Made the same mistake and it cost me there pretty hard. I gotta defend the gray one. Come on. That swap's quick. Oh man. Coming in hot into turn 1. He's going to get me on the inside here. I botched that up so bad. You have 2/10 off my my best lap time right now. That exit on turn 1 really botched me there, and that probably didn't help. Tried to give it a little bit too much sauce there. Oh man, I better not have botched it right here at the end. I gotta play defense here now to win this one. Oh, and bang limiter too, why not? Just really put myself in a losing situation there, banging limiter. But still took the win, so I'll take it. Okay, that was tough, but 106 isn't a bad lap time, but man, I spent way too much time in the dirt. Well, what's the affinity bonus we got for that? 25%. Okay. Level 8 driver reward and 75% off performance parts. That's nice. Help me afford some more parts money, parts stuff. Yes. I guess I can't speak right now. Alright, it's got a 71 Mustang or a Ford Falcon. Hot take, when it comes to classic Mustangs, this is my favorite, the 71 Mach 1. But I'm going to go with the Falcon, because I feel like that just doesn't get enough love. I don't know why it keeps giving me these classic muscle cars, but, you know, it's kind of grabber bluey. We'll go with that color. Last of the V8s. Interesting choice for a title name. Especially since I was actively in a V8 car.
Today it's back to
are we going Silverstone? Oh.
Top Gear test track.
2 days in a row, this got my hopes up for Silverstone. So we're in the D-Class cars or E-Class cars. So we do the Falcon, the Camaro, the Corvette, the A86, the Cupra, the Mark II, the Fiat, the Z, or the Spark. I think probably the Camaro, but let's see what kind of money we're looking at. 33K. Pretty good numbers. Like to see it. So we'll do the advanced D-Class layout since we did the other one. We'll do the Camaro. Since it's probably my favorite of the classic muscle cars I've gotten so far. Granted, I have a lot of sentimental attachment to this gen Camaro. RIP the Dunsfold Aerodrome. I hate that they had to bulldoze that track. It was unnecessary. Target is 376,000 points. Should be attainable. I mean, I was able to get like 392 in the Mark II Golf. And, you know, now I'm in a rear-wheel drive car at least. That's a lot of wheel spin. Did not want to get sliding at all. I missed so many of those pins. I missed all the gold pins there. May not be as easy as I thought. It gets so upset so easily. Okay, maybe not gonna get the target. A little shy. Let's try it again. See if maybe I can go in the difficulty settings and see if I can turn off traction control. It might help a lot. Turn it off for now. I have to just remember to turn it back on after this. It's pretty rough. Maybe I'll be able to get a little bit more of a slide out of it. Should have a lot more tire spin too. In theory, this like handbrake turn idea should work pretty well, but oops, I'm in the grass. Come on, at least let me hit some of the movements. I think I'm doing worse this time than I did last time. Like so focused on hitting these darn pins right now, it's ridiculous. Wow, I missed all of those. Oh gosh, facing the wrong way. I think I did worse this time. Man, I'm still too shy. Gosh darn, this thing is not the best for this. I thought for sure slamming a big V8 car like that would be the game changer here. And with traction control off. I think it needs more gears. I'm not used to 4 speeds. Most of my experience with these kind of things have been with 5 or 6 speed cars. Hey, Ian White's back. What's up, my man? Watch me struggle with the bowling. Oh, well, doing a donut. Okay. I think we're doing better than last time, at least. Only took 3 attempts to get to this point. Accidental donut again. All the tire smoke. doing worse. How in the world am I doing so bad at this? I give up. That's stupid. I don't know if it'll let me continue on though. that was sucked. That sucked pretty bad. Can we do Silverstone now? Oh, come on. Sebring, okay, that's acceptable. I'm not doing that with Camaro. That was pretty disappointing. Go back to the reliable one. All reliable. Got sports car, Class A North American Tour. Might have an easier time with this one because muscle cars against an Audi. We'll see how this goes. Challenge and be challenged. That's what the little in-game poster says there. See what the S5 can do against some muscle cars. Again with the short tracks. Come on, game. Sebring's actually pretty tough, from what I remember. It's like a full circuit. Okay, so we got C6, got a Viper 4GT, Panos Esperante, hometown car. I mean, hometown, I don't live near the Panos plant, but the car was built where I live. S5, that's me. S281 Mustang, and an ISF. Okay, the ISF's pretty cool. I would not mind getting one of those two. More of a GSF guy, though. 4GT obviously is going to be a thorn in the side. The C606 was a pretty hardcore thorn in the side back when I was still fighting with less power. Probably should pay attention to that. Bang it off limiter. Man, the CTSV is fighting pretty hard too. Oh, the Viper is trying to kill me after I tried to kill him first. Trying to exact revenge before I've even finished the act. That Corvette is fast. Goodness gracious. He is making more power than me and weighs less. But I catch up in the corners real easily. But man, he's got a lot of power behind him that I don't have. I figured I'd be more fighting the Ford GT here, not quite as much the Corvette, but man, that thing is so fast. You go with the comments about how often I say something's fast. I'm fighting hard this race, guys. Oh, God. The Viper, too. The Viper's quick. So I gotta play defense on the Viper, and I gotta fight the C6. Botched it a little bit there. I think all-wheel drive will save me in the dirt. Man, that Corvette is quick. This car is definitely not living up to the hype a little bit. I'm struggling more with this car than I thought I would. Oh, tail got a little twitchy. And the understeer there really killed me there. Trying to outbrake the Corvette, and it's just killing me more because I'm just getting yeeted into the dirt. Oh, down the inside. Oh, no. I bumped him into the wall there. At least it's an AI and doesn't have feelings. Because then I'd feel really bad. Poetic justice, I ran off. Oh, man, the Viper. Come on. I got around the Vet, but I can't get around the Viper. The Viper gets around me, I guess. Oh, I'm coming in way too hot. Yep. Pretend I didn't do that. Tried to outbrake him hard. Okay, that was better that time. I got a battle on my hands now. Oh, the Viper is getting attacked by the Ford GT back there. Oh, goodness. Holy two-wheel. Man, pretend I didn't do that too. That two-wheel was scary. Well, that rewind didn't help me much. I guess I'm going to have to just take that. Just cut the grass a little bit, I guess. That was actually tougher than I thought. I was out here talking smack like, oh, I'm going to put muscle cars. Gosh, dang it. I'm struggling out here today. Try that again and not cut the grass. Drive like a normal person. And then still overshoot the corner. So this is a nice feature here when I'm playing single player. Like obviously in like online, one you can't use it anyway, but makes me feel better about my driving because obviously like trying to talk, watch the battle behind me, and drive at the same time is not going well. Man, that two-wheel incident scared me a little bit. I don't even know why. That was sketchy. As I'm still riding the curbs, with no regard for it. Now I gotta fight the Ford GT though. That's a fast car. It's another car that's got plenty of horsepower to run on me, but looks like I've got just enough steam to stay ahead. Very close W, but a W nonetheless. Man, that was tight. Okay. So only a few tenths off of me. But the vet fell. Goodness. He fell down to 6. They got beat by the Caddy, the Celine, and the Saline. Or Celine. I don't really know. The Viper. Got beat by the CTSV. It did beat the ISF. The Panos, though. Falling to dead last like that. That sucks. Especially for a car that was built, you know, down where I live. Oh, we're going to bump level 9. Okay, so we're going to get another reward. Parts are 100% off. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that a lot. I'm trying to get this mic where it's not going to be right in my face where you'll all be able to hear me breathing, but apparently it has other ideas. All right, so we got the Hurst 442, the Chevelle 454, and the GTO Judge. I'm going to go with GTO. It's giving me a lot of classic muscle cars, and I really don't care for these things, but the orange or blue stripes. I think that's the more iconic of the color scheme. Maybe the orange and black is, but more into modern cars than I am classics. But
we now journey to Infineon Raceway.
We're going back to the, we're at Infineon. I guess it's Sonoma
in
now,
the Sonoma Valley.
I didn't realize it was still called Infineon when this game was out. Okay, so we got another Class A championship event. Can't really go any more crazy on the Audi without breaching A class, which is a bit of a dilemma we're at here. So do we want to try a new car? Trying to decide if I want to do another new build here. R8 would be fun. That's the 4.2 R8. The V10 one's already in S class. The R15 and the R10. How much are those? I guess some millions. Yep, 1.2. 2 over 2. Okay. So, got the money now to get the Mark 6 Golf R. That I feel like would be a pretty solid platform to try. We're gonna leave me with $9,000 to spare. I think building that would be a little bit more fun than being able to barely fight for wins in the S5, but I don't know. Season status, we're got plenty of races left. Oh, let's see. I can actually see what's coming up. We got Motegi, Sedona. We do got Silverstone finally coming up. And then Barcelona, Catalunya is a good track. And then Indianapolis GP. So we're at Sonoma. I guess it's Infineon, but Sonoma. I'm trying really hard. This headset's probably about time to get a new headset. This headset, I mean, the wires fraying out and freaking mic's not wanting to sit right. I like this headset, but might be time for something new, I guess. With a better mic. This thing's a couple years old now. Look in and see what my local micro center has to offer. So this is the full circuit. That's nice. I'm down with that. Okay, what we got on the grid? We've got F430, C6Z, Viper, 4GT, Cigaris, 8C, another Aston. It's gonna be another fight to the death here. But we got a little bit of extra stuff since the last time we did one of these A-class races where it was a championship run. I'm not going to launch it quite as hard too. And I short shifted it anyway, so I just kind of botched that anyway. Oh, goodness. 3 wide there was kind of sketchy. I bumped the 4GT a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like it's just a super expensive, hard to find car to fix. And at least this is a virtual world where it doesn't matter. He's defending hard. I was trying for that inside line there. Ooh. Or is this the full track? I don't think it is. I think it's a different layout. I could be wrong there, but I don't remember. I think there's more S corners on the normal. This is the NASCAR variant, but come on, I need to be able to actually pull away on the C6Z. He's really defending them. It's making it really hard when he's defending the position and not giving me any room to get around him, but he's also not driving as fast as I can through these corners. So I'm just bumping into him. Get around on the outside here. Oh, that may have been costly, but may have been more like the Audi S1 Quattro there than the S5, but first gear's really unnecessary there. Darn, only understeer. Get out of the way. It's feeling like a NASCAR race, all the contact I'm having. Freaking bumping cars and walls, apparently, too. Paying attention on the wrong screen. Okay, not having to defend right now, at least there's that. But yeah, I think this is definitely not the full circuit, but I did say it was a NASCAR circuit, but most of the full circuits here at least. But I did see Silverstone's GP course is coming up, and I'm excited for that. I like Silverstone a lot. Man, focusing hard here. Controller physics aren't as good as wheel physics. I feel a lot better if I had a wheel for this game, but unfortunately, I don't happen to have one of those really wonky Xbox 360 racing wheels. I don't, well, yeah, I doubt my T300 RS is compatible with this. And there we go, across the line. All right, that was tough. First little bit was tough. Let's see, pretty good gap between me and the F430 there. I expected that C6Z to fight like it did at Sebring in the last race, but I'll take it. I mean, that was pretty peaceful race there. Let's see what I drive since 2000 XP. Better than 500 or whatever the lowest one is. Alright. Oh, looks pretty good. Right, let's see. Oh, we got Heat 2. I forgot this is a multi-heat race. I was like, oh, this is a new shot. So because it's like, hey, I guess still got another race. Let's see if I can not get squeezed with the TBR and the 8C again like I did at Suzuka. Go for a red line RPM launch too, just to see what happens. Ah, they did it! They know they squeezed me. Gosh dang. Those two are homicidal. They're like, let's kill this Audi S5. Just like, you know. They're really trying to make it like a NASCAR race, those two cars specifically. Okay, now those two are really being quick. Granted, a track like this really benefits this car because of the all-wheel drive and the fact that I've just probably got plenty of torque to shoot out of these corners. Not denying the Corvette probably has more torque, but in terms of firing out of corners, I mean, all-wheel drive is going to always be the beneficial power drivetrain configuration there. Oh, the outside move did not benefit me very well at all. At least got me around the vet, but I got to fight the F430, which is probably not going to be able to take these corners quite as well. Look, see, he's having hit the brakes, and I'm not, so I'm just going to pass the gravel a little bit. Probably shouldn't have done that, but now I'm very much wide. Got around him, though. Alright, come on the power. That was pretty close. Up the hill. This is a fun little track. I've always liked Sonoma. Hell of a line there. Definitely feels like a faster paced version of this track. Because, like, you know, the normal one, they've got the chicanes, or not the chicanes, more corners on the full circuit than the NASCAR version. I'll get this corner, but I gotta hard on the brakes here coming into this corner here. There we go. Still kind of dropped in the dirt a little bit there, but across the line. That was tight. That was a pretty interesting race. Let's see what kind of gap we had. About 4 seconds. Oops, wrong button. To the F430. I think it was tighter than last race. So it was like a 10. Yeah, we'll driver level 10. Wonder what we can get for driver level 10. I haven't gotten this far in the game yet, even on my other save. Oh, come on. It really had to give me that decision, the Scirocco or the Speed 3. I have 3 friends that own Speed 3s. Only one of them was running perfectly fine, without any issues whatsoever. It's unfortunate. And they're all Gen 1s. They're all the previous Gen models of the Speed 3. But come on, the Scirocco GT and the Speed 3. I mean, sure, it's not the Scirocco R, which is the better one, but so that means I feel like I have to get the Speed 3 at that point. And Kendall Stone, who was in last night's stream, I don't know if he might be watching right now. I don't know. He owns a white one, but they don't have white on this one. But they do have blue, which is the color. Because I actually looked into getting a Gen 2 Speed when I was looking for a new car last year. It was in the running. It was very low on my list because I was looking for something new, and speeds, unfortunately, were discontinued pretty early on in the 2010s.
Next stop, the famous twin-ring Motegi Circuit.
So we got
in
Motegi
Tochigi
next.
Prefecture,
Okay.
Japan.
See, am I in the? I'm still in my S5. What do I want to do here? Maybe we should give the S5 a rest. We'll try a different car. I think we'll go for the speed, actually. So what's the limit on that race? 425? I'm already at that limit. See what the speed can do. See if I can get a hold of Kendall Stone and let him know what's up. See if he can watch me drive at the speed. Message him and see if he'll come watch the stream while I drive to speed 3. I don't know which track we're on, what variant of Motegi we're on. I missed the track map. Let's check the grid out. We've got Speed 3, regular Mazda 3. Or is that the older Speed 3, the Gen 1? 2 RX-8s, my Speed 3, Mazda Speed Miata, I guess, and a Mazda Familia, I guess, you know, protege here in the States, but... Alright. I'd imagine it's a first-gen Speed, the other Mazda 3 that didn't. Yep, first-gen Speed. I tell you, being around speeds, it's not what a speed sounds like. They're a lot more Subaru-ish. Get some RX-8s. Thread the needle a little bit. Oh, came in a little hot. Yep, pretend I didn't do that. I don't think that's really going to help me all that much, but yep, it did not help me very much at all. Because I think I came in on the brakes a little bit too late. Oh, goodness, the Gen 1 speed coming down the inside line. Okay, that was pretty aggressive. I've never seen a Gen 1 in that orange before. I wonder if that was like a exclusive color somewhere else. Come on. A little bit of a bump there. Come on. If you're not going to drive as fast as I can, at least don't drive so aggressively on the line. Like, come on, guys. Not that the AI really has any control of that. It's AI. It's just doing what the game programmed it to do. That black one's giving me a really big hard time here. Come on. This is the 2-lap race. I remember playing Taurus Trophy, which is like Gran Turismo with motorcycles, and doing the full circuit on like a, what was it, like a 252-stroke bike. It was fun. I love Taurus Trophy. It's a good game. I'm not even a bike guy. I'm definitely a car guy, but like, not even that big on bikes. Man, this guy is really defending that, but just gonna have to play a little dirty to get around him. That's a pretty long lap, but I was the one complaining about being on the short circuits. Is Motegi even in the newer games? And I know it's been out of Gran Turismo for a while. I think was it in 4? It was in 4. Yeah, it was in Gran Turismo 4. Or was it in 5? Or was it in 4? And it was PSP maybe that had it. Or may not have had it. It's like There's another Spanish track that's exclusive to Tourist Trophy and Gran Turismo PSP. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head. Is it Ricardo Tomo? Maybe? I don't know. Pretty fun little race though. After I got around the black one, I mean, it was like that was a pretty good little battle for that first lap. Well, interesting, when you lock the brakes up, it's almost like the game instinctively puts the clutch in. There's about how the RPMs drop to near idle. So speed 312 right there. Across the line, like that. Speed 312 finish. Took out the RX-8s. Not quite enough to get a... Now we got 2 affinity levels right there. That's pretty good. But... Alright.
Today's race takes place in the desert heat of Sedona
See,
Raceway
Sedona
Park.
Raceway Park. Never been to that track. That's a new one. This it's a road course. Let's jump back in the S5. We got 81 grand. I mean, it's probably about time to do another build pretty soon. Is there a A-class event here? There is. Oh, it was an S-class event. Let's see. I think it's time to get a new build. So let's see what we got. We'll jump to Audi. Let's see. Are there any other Audis we can build? TTRS would be pretty fun. It's not too bad of a price. I do like the Daza. R8's already an S-class, but I don't have quite enough for it. R6, probably a little bit too heavy. Even that 10 turbo V10 would be probably plenty fast. TTRS is in the running there. It's unfortunate Porsche is not in the game. I'd be all over building a GT3 here. But we have roof, suits and roof. Just the RT12S, which I'm guessing... Oh, that's a very interesting point rating. But I think that's like a 911 turbo type car. I don't know enough about roof. Was that an S-Class car? I think it was. Yeah, it's already S-Class. So what's the limit on S-Class? 700. So I mean, that wouldn't be a bad option. Do a couple tweaks to it. How much is it though? I didn't even pay attention to the price. It was more than 81K. I can't even do it anyway. 270. Yikes. Well, this is in Seat. So we got the Ibiza, the Leon Cupra R. I think the Leon is the one that's based on the Golf. The Leon Super Cup looks actually kind of fun, but it's out of my range of what I can afford. So obviously, I mean, these two cars come to mind: a Mark 5 R or Mark 4 R32, or a Golf R. I know I've done Golf R32 builds in practically any Let's Play, or any VR6 Golf for that matter. I think I've done a VR6 build on the GT2 Let's Play, but we'll jump into a Mark 4 R32 now for our new S. We're going to do an S-Class build. I mean, I've got 80-something grand, now less, but we'll close out the stream with a fun build, and we'll see what we can do. So, Volkswagen mod should be free now, or at least close to it, because 75% discount on things. We'll go to conversion. So the question is, do we do a turbo or do we do a blower? Turbo obviously be more power. I'm not sure I want to do a single turbo VR. I'll do a single turbo VR. Screw it. I think it's cheaper, isn't it? Well, I'm tired to pay for it, so we'll do single turbo VR. Let's see what kind of bumpers we got. Looks like a lot of the ones from Forza 1 have carried over. This car's whole purpose is to go like stupid fast on track, so we're gonna do actual aero. Goodness, the voice cracks are killing me today. Are any of these adjustable, or is it just the Forza Aero? Let's see if I can get the aggressive bumper that I had. I mean, they didn't carry that over. That sucks. Not really keen on any of these. Like, none of them are really all that good, so we'll just leave the stock R32 one on. I'm a big fan of Oettinger as a brand, so we'll throw theirs on there. So I have the hood options. We'll go with the Zender. Alright, same basic idea here. Just throw some aggressive tires on it. Put some nice BBSs on it, of course. Throw some RSGTs on it. Looks pretty good. Do they have 1552s? Was that right? Oh gosh, dub. Oh, oh no, that looks so bad. Oh, that looks so bad. The Gambala wheels. I remember I played around with the Turbo Sports on Forza 1 on that Golf R32 build. Gram lights, HREs. I doubt the counter grams in here. Those are what I have in my actual car. I think the bright lights look like similar to the counter grams, but they're not the same. That's the wheels I have on my car. Okay, let's make some power. So a big old honking turbo. We'll do cams. This thing's making some steam. Sheesh. Okay. Making around 500 horsepower. We'll throw an air filter on it as well. We'll focus on. Let's do some suspension and brakes and stuff. I want this car to handle good. This is gonna be like effectively a golf race car. It's kind of the goal here with this one. So we'll do a full cage and everything. Oh, as much weight reduction as we can do here. We'll do dog box. That's about it. We're at the limit here of what's possible without breaking it. We'll do a driveline upgrade as well. So we've done as much as we can without breaching, and I think we're in what, 513 horsepower. What's the curb weight? 2,900 pounds of golf. This should be very fast, very, very fast. Let's do some customization. Let's do some racing livery to stuff. We'll do a manufacturer vinyl we got here. We got some of the goats. Okay. I don't see Bilstein, and that's kind of saddening as a Bilstein coilover owner. It's the Olins. Olins is good stuff. That was what I wanted initially, but I wasn't really okay with spending the money on Olins. Throw some BBS decals. Let's do here in this little area down here. We'll do like a main title sponsor, but kind of thing going on here. We'll do Olins. Olins will be kind of like our quote unquote title sponsor. We'll throw a number. We'll just do 5. 5 is a good number choice. Big Seb fan, so that'd be a good number choice. Put that here. Can I skew it to make it look cooler? Cha-ching! Okay. Neato. Okay. And then we'll do. Let's see, is there a Brembo? The dog's barking. Is there anything else I want to add to the side? Put an Xbox logo? Okay. We'll do an Xbox logo. We'll do, let's see, where'd be a good spot for the Xbox logo? Let's do here. Let's see, I'll insert all from this side. Oh, 5 needs to be fixed because that is. Can I like flip it? Is there not a way to flip this? Or am I missing something here? That's annoying. I swear I'm missing it somewhere. There's got to be a flip option here. Or was that, did I miss it there? Advanced camera, but not what I'm looking for. Just need to copy the dimensions. 0.48 and 0.47. Size option, just go reg. Ah! Thank you. Gosh dang, sensitive. There we go. Okay. See, don't want to put anything back here. Just slap a giant Olin's logo and just call it a day. Alright, we'll do on the hood. Okay, and there we go. Got our nice little livery. So we should be ready to go do our final race tonight. We've been over here 2 hours. See what the R32 can do. We'll close this out strong with one final little battle here. I imagine this car will be fairly strong. Being overbuilt is crap. Does look good though. It's nice having such a big discount on all the mods because that made this so quick and easy to build. 2-mile circuit. S-Class is going to be competitive, I imagine. I mean, we're going to have some fast stuff here. But hopefully this Golf will be able to put down some work. I mean, this thing's not even topped out yet in terms of power. But we got Viper. Oh, crap. There's an LFA. LFA is not quite as good a track, but what's a Devon GTX? I've never even heard of that. This is, it's like I said, my first time playing this game. All right, let's see what she can do. Holy wheel spin. Oh, Viper ACRs too, not even like normal Vipers. Oh man, that's a lot of understeer. Viper just trying to kill me, I guess. Okay, just pretend I didn't do that. Paying attention to the streams. I'm guessing that's the Devon GTX. The Vipers are quick, but I've definitely got the horsepower now. Oh goodness, it snaps so hard. Yikes. Let's just Devon GTX, basically a 2-off carbon body Dodge Viper. Huh. This is the first I've ever heard of it. I mean, yeah, that's it's like kind of like the TZ3 Stradale that Alfa Romeo did. So effectively just a carbon body rebodied Viper. But I guess Alfa Romeo was owned by Chrysler at the time, so it makes sense. Let's see if let's look at the tuning stuff. See if we can get some extra grip out of here. Don't want to lower the tire pressure too much. Gearing's pretty good. I don't need to worry about that. Camber's fine-ish. Drop the ride height. Maybe that'll help a little bit with that snap oversteer. Change the aero up a little bit. Give it a little bit more of a cornering kind of run for this track. I'm not playing around with the diff. I don't even think I have the customizable diff. All right, now let's try again. Hopefully now this thing will be able to handle itself better. Takeoff's a bit better. Love these cars. More of a Mark V guy, but when it comes to R32s, but oh man, still killed that corner though. That was still rough. Oh, and that Viper is also trying to kill me, I guess. So a lot of I can feel it wants to snap, but it feels a lot better than it did. Tape I used to cover the damaged wire on my headsets grabbed my shirt. It's unpleasant. Really probably should invest in a new headset. This one, I've had this one for several years now. That was close. Oh, hello. There was a snap oversteer. That short wheelbase is a blessing and a curse, because I think that's part of why it's snapping so bad. It's small. It's a Golf. This thing's definitely really fast. I think I botched it again. I think maybe I should just stand on the brakes when it tells me I should, instead of trying to ignore it and think I can do better. Very fast. Still got a decent bit of snap, but maybe if I learn the tuning a bit more in this game, I'll be able to balance that out. But for an S-Class Golf, it's pretty good. I mean, obviously those cars with some mods would torch this thing. I say that as I go in the grass. Not driving a Civic. Man. Let's see, do I have the horsepower to get back around the Viper pretty easily though? I don't know if I've got the power to get back around the Viper easily, but a little bit of help with drafting, I might be able to. Oh, he's on the brakes more than I thought. So I can negotiate this a bit better. Oh man, that's rough. That's a pretty beat up front end. This thing's definitely got a lot of character to it, but it's kind of not the easiest thing in the world to drive. Like I said, probably with some tuning and some probably driver mod. Apparently, that'll be a little bit better. Oh, hello. Okay. Gravel's built out of freaking kryptonite. Stop me on a dime. I don't think that's how physics works, but... And I just did the same thing anyway. Hang on. The race line it gives isn't the most ideal. I found it helps to ignore it a little bit sometimes. You can brake later and throttle earlier on the correct line. Yeah, I've noticed on a lot of the Forza games, especially the braking line's pretty bad. Like, yeah, on Forza 7, I have effectively the same settings, which will just show me braking points because I'm a Gran Turismo player and I'm used to Gran Turismo telling you the correct braking points. Which I'll say Gran Turismo 7 is not accurate at all, but like I've noticed it's never been very good to listen to. Took a lot of damage during that race, but car killed it. That was a pretty good run. Level drive, level 11 award, historic rally icon. Okay, so probably I'm hoping we get an Audi Quattro out of the deal because I'm snagging it if it's there. Okay, got Lancia Delta, Escort Cosworth, Renault 5 Turbo, Celica GT4, and the 037 Stradale. I know that car is great, but man, I'm a fan of the Celica. I'm a fan of the Kazi. That's a tough choice because I like both of these. And I don't mind the Delta. I know the Delta from older Gran Turismos. I don't know enough of the Renault 5 Turbo. I don't find it attractive at all, but I know it was really good for the time. Kazi or GT4 Celica? Even though I know the 037 is probably the superior car to all of them, but the Renault. I think I should go the Renault. I'll give it a try. I've never really given the Renault 5 Turbo any love. Maybe it's time I should. We'll get it in French blue. I know I said that'd be the last race, but I'm having a lot of fun. So we'll do one more race. And we'll even drive the Renault. Close this out strong. See what our next race is. What we got next? Oh, is it Silverstone? Darn, now I want to drive the Star 32 because that's a long race. Oh, autocross. There's a B class and a C class autocross. I don't know where the Renault 5 is going to sit. Was there a change car menu? And I just completely... Oh, game's broken. There is a change car menu. How about that? I didn't even know that was a thing. The Renault 5 sits as a D class. Is there a D class event? No. But luckily, I've got the money to upgrade it, so... Alright. What are we doing to it? Do we want to do suspension? Crank the power up? We'll just upgrade the turbo. I mean, C class is more than enough. I'll put some suspension and brakes on it. Just kind of the usual. Oh, it's already got sport brakes. Okay, we'll leave that alone then. Upgrade the tires on it. We'll do the sport tire compound. I'm going to keep it in C class. Change the wheels out though, because I'm not a fan of those wheels. I wish 1552 was in this game, because I would totally do 1552s on this. What do RPF 1s look like on this? Nah. I don't mind those, but those have more of a rally kind of look to them. Let's see, I don't think 1552 is in this game. OZ, probably be a good choice. I don't even have like the super good old school rally style. Well, Volk. I don't know if this is a TE car. I don't think this is a car that can roll TEs. That's not a bad look, but wet sport maybe? Is there some rally style wheels? Nope. Work's always got good options. XD9s. Not really keen on any of those. Not really any classic rally style. There we go. That's what I was looking for. The turbofan style. And I think it's already got wheels kind of like that. Does it not? Well, screw it. We'll try it. We'll roll around those. Maybe they're lighter and we get some weight savings out of it. A little bit of weight savings. 3 pounds. Take it. It's better than nothing. But alright. Let's see. Is there anything cool? Just arrow. Okay. One more race to round this out for the night. It's been a long stream, but that was kind of the point of this, was to do a lot in these streams. So it's a 1-lap autocross run for C-class cars. We'll give the Renault a shot here. Like I said, I've never really been a super crazy fan of the Renault 5 Turbo. I've never really given it the time of day, even though I know it's one of the better Renault models. I'm a Clio V6 guy, personally, but finally get a drive on Silverstone, though. I've been waiting for this, like, the whole time. 4 minutes. I was like, gosh, it's going to be a long day. It's gonna be a long race, but it's fine. It's fine. This car looks like an old car. The interior. See what you can do. 93 gates. Gotta be fast. This drives pretty good, honestly. First impressions are pretty strong on this thing. Ah, I bumped it. No. Oh, come on. Seriously? Ooh, was barely able to make it back on the inside of that one. I think I'm overdoing it, trying to correct for any oversteer that it doesn't have. Let's bring back some memories of the slalom test on the Grinch's Move. 3 and 4 license tests. Or even the Torch Trophy ones. I think the Torch Trophy ones are pretty brutal too. Ah! I'm trying to bump these as little as possible, but I'm not doing too good right now. Oh, yep, that's totally going to happen there. That's as soon as the back end kicked out. Like, focused so hard. Ooh, okay. Snapped pretty hard there. They got tight and slow. Crap, I bumped both of those barrels. Hoping that that can still make it through the target pretty easily. I mean, it's not looking good at the moment how many barrels I've smacked. Especially trying to overcorrect on it. We're almost there. Well, I don't know. It sounds like there's more than one lap. Crap. I about took out another one there. Oh, it sounds like it's only one lap. Crap. Oh no! Oh goodness! It got me. I got a pass though. I'll take that. Whew, that was pretty tricky. It ate it up alright, I will say. I mean, outside of the snap oversteer, like, that was pretty good. Pretty good first impressions on the Renault 5. Alright, we'll move on to the last. We'll see what the next event is, and then we'll wrap this up. So this has been a pretty long stream for me. But we'll open up next stream. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, like you know, quite as quickly as this one was. But so, I mean, let's just kind of take a little recap what we did. We got our R5 Turbo, which was pretty good, I will say. We painted the Mark II and put a blower on it. Got the Ibiza Cupra, have fun with that. We got all these cars. Camaro sucks at the bowling event. Speed 3 was pretty fun. S5 was a fun build, and it did really good for what I built it for, but I think the R32 was a much more superior build. But anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning in and watching this stream. I'm going to go get ready for bed because it's late, and we've been on here for 2.5 hours. But thank you guys again for watching. See you guys hopefully soon on another one of these streams. And thank you guys for tuning in. And I hope you guys enjoyed.